Hello everyone, this is Randy here again. Another episode of Farming Simulator 15. We're playing on the Bjornholm map, and we're doing some corn harvesting here. Need to harvest just a little bit more corn. Actually, I probably have enough here. I'm going to fill this tipper up, and then we're going to go sell a load of corn so we can get that mission I accepted finished. So just wait for the combine to fill up here, and then we'll go take that and sell it. His pipe is not out yet, so he must be... he's got to be pretty close to being full. Actually, I can check that. 61%. Okay. Oh, yes, this. As you recall, last episode I was wondering what to do about how to load this into our tipper, considering buying a telehandler. But yeah, after I finished recording last episode, I went and checked, and yes, the one of my favorite mods is out, the conveyor belt mod. Now, it looks like manure here. Apparently, there's no wood chips texture. That's kind of disappointing. This thing natively, by the way, does not do wood chips. I actually had to mod it to do wood chips. So the fact it even picks these things up, period, is because I modded it. So just for those who are wondering that. I don't know if there's a different version that will allow you to actually pick these up or not, but the one on, I think it's LS 2015 and the one on Mod Hoster, they're both the same ones. They only accept the standard in-game crops and stuff. Silage, chaff, all that good stuff. Oh, he looks like he's about full. So yes, we'll hopefully do some selling of this here eventually. I think we should still have a great demand on for that. Yes, biomass heating plant. I don't think that's too far of a drive. That's right down the road here. Yes, that blinking tip point there. And shipping office is where we have to bring the corn. So. So yeah, I did some looking at the mods here in the last episode. Picked up a couple things. Nothing major. Tractors, we finally got a John Deere. Been a little bit green missing here, so thought we had to have a John Deere 6170R. I haven't checked it out yet, so I have no idea how good it is. Also got a Massey Ferguson, and then I seen this T9 with smart tracks on it. Well, I thought that looked pretty cool. Oh, what else did we get? I think that's trucks. There should be, yes, I got a Peterbilt truck. Haven't checked that one out either yet. I'll have to look at all these before I probably use them. Make sure they're somewhat halfway decent. You know, so far the mods that are coming out, at least in my opinion, are not all that great, so... pretty much just converts of 2013 mods. Which, like I said before, if it's a good mod to begin with, not all that together that bad, but... I know a lot of modders are forgoing the dirty textures, they're just not including that. Which I think is kind of sad. It'd be nice if they'd actually take the time to include that. They could really improve on their mods. And I mean, they have to do a good job of it too. I mean, if you're not going to do a good job of it, don't bother, then I guess you could say. But that was always my opinion in 2013 anyway. Those that did the dirty textures, some of them just looked like downright awful. Okay, that should be enough. 19,000. We'll go empty this off, then we'll fill up the New Holland. This is fuel 30. Also got the official, I think this is the official version of Courseplay here. Got it from the GitHub Courseplay website, or web page. That is the official developer page for Courseplay. So this should be the official version of Courseplay. It's version 4.0062 developer. So for those who are wondering about that, I haven't noticed any difference yet. This is actually my first time really using it, so. Oh, farm silo load wheat. That's an interesting one. I haven't seen that. Oh, I wonder. Can you automatically make Courseplay load your tipper? Barley, canola. Oh. I think I know what that does, folks, and if that does what I'm thinking it does, that is a cool feature. we'll just have him drive this course. He should pick it up, I think. Not really sure why he closed the top. Why he's going so slow. 1 mile an hour. Wow. Let me, let's not tell him to drive the course there. Then let me, we'll just bring him to the stop point here. Hopefully he will drive a little faster than that. Yeah, I wonder if I'm going to have to re-record some of these courses now. They're not going to be particularly compatible with the version I had before. And all the money we have at the moment, I did do some wood here end of last episode, so that's why we got more money again. Cut down, I think I cut down 4 more fir trees, and I'm doing them down in the area by field 11 and 18 there. Kind of a nice stand of trees there, somewhat level. Makes it a little bit easier to work with, so. Actually, you know what, do I have... Actually, this course might not even work. We need to go to shipping office. Sell sugar to, yeah, but it's going to be the sugar beet, so that doesn't do us any good. Okay. We'll just refill it this way then and do it manually. But I'm thinking that feature down there actually allows you to fill here. As you recall before, you know, I could do the sell courses, but I always had to manually fill the tipper all the time. And that's it. This should be enough to finish the mission. I brought 80,000 down there so far now. So this load here should finish it up. I'm guessing we need another couple thousand or so to do the job. And comments on last episode, Michael G was saying, hey, I'm sure you already know this, but the water mod is out on FSUK. No, I did not know that. I will probably have to check that out then. Take off the sign. John's saying, hey, your video is laggy. It's not my internet or anything like that. So maybe check your recording settings. Love the videos. Keep them coming. I've not changed any recording settings. That's and I did look at the video too. It looked kind of okay to me. I didn't really see anything wrong, but I had a couple of people complaining about it, so I'm not sure what's up with that. I am trying something a little different this time. Went back to, I've been using open source broadcaster because it doesn't hit my frame rate quite as hard. I'm using Fraps this time, and yeah, it definitely hits the frame rate a lot harder. But it's recording a much better quality video too, so let me know what you guys think. Does it look better, worse? Hopefully it looks better. It should. Fraps creates a massive, this will probably be like a 50 gig file or something like that. It's ridiculous how big these files get. One nice thing about open source broadcaster, it encodes the videos on the fly, so I'm just wondering if that's where some of my problems are coming from. I have no idea. Okay, now we should get a huge influx of cash from this, I'm predicting. We got the mission and a time bonus of $221,000. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's a lot of money. That, by the way, I think is on the list of things to be fixed in the next patch, whenever that comes out. I'm not sure when that will be, but... And I'm not entirely sure what the fix there is either. Yeah, they don't really say. I'm guessing some type of different recalculation of the time bonus. Okay, let's see if we can sell a load of wood chips. I'll probably do the rest of it off screen. We'll just sell one load here, so you guys can see it work. At least hopefully it works anyway. I haven't tested this yet. The conveyor belt does pick up the wood chips, but I haven't tested if it actually will dump them into the trailer here. So, Doreen was saying they have the belt. It's out. Yes, I do. I have it. So, thanks for that. Came out, well, at the time I got it, it was like 2 days ago. So, I think it's going to be like 4 or 5 days ago now, something like that, at the time this video goes live. So, for those who wondering about that, got it from Mod Hoster. should be in the list of the mods down below in the description. For those who are wondering about that, I have a Word document with a list of all the mods I'm using. Not really using yet, that I have. Well, I'm using some mods. I'm in Horseplay, GPS mod, scripts. Oh, speaking of scripts, I have the mirrors thingamajiggy working now too. I think it was Michael sent me some links to that a while back. I finally got around to getting that set up and stuff, so I think it's push 5 and then you can adjust the mirrors. I haven't tried that yet. I'm not sure if it works on that middle mirror or not. Interesting. Yeah, it'll allow you to adjust the mirrors, so hopefully they'll be a little more useful. Because, to be honest, I haven't really found the mirrors to be all that... I mean, they're cool and all, but usefulness-wise, not so much. Whereas I can play Euro Truck Simulator or something like that, the mirrors there, those are quite useful. Of course, this is farming sim, too. I mean, you're not doing, you know, like road travel like you are in... no unload animation? Okay, I kind of expected that. Like I said, I had a mod, and I'm not sure why it took the manure texture, but... yeah, my understanding, this is a direct convert to the 2013 mod, so don't expect it to be, or at least I don't expect it to be all that great, to be honest. I mean, it works, and that's it. So, functionality-wise, I think it's going to be significantly lacking in the, you know, particle systems department. Those must be heavy. Ooh, hang on, folks, we're in for a ride. Maybe we should slow down going down the hill. What do you think? Nah, I didn't think so either. Full speed ahead. Make a quick turn here in a minute. Ooh, we made it. Sort of. Okay, first time I've never been here yet, so I'm guessing that's where we got to go with them. This facility provides heating to the nearby village. Once you start cutting trees and generate wood chips, you can sell them here. Okay. I'm not sure I'm going to be doing a whole lot of wood chipping here. It depends. We'll see how much money we make off this, I guess. We'll unload that. And Adrax79 was saying, for the missions, I wish they could have more farming-orientated tasks, like transporting bales, cultivating fields, and the lack of crops growing in the fields makes the map feel like it's all the local farmers have gone out of business, basically. So yeah, that would be actually a cool idea if Giants could actually incorporate more farming-related missions. You know, like cultivate your neighbor's field, plow your neighbor's field, help harvest a field, something like that. That'd be kind of cool. You know, rather than the front loader missions. And I'm assuming there's mower missions too. I have not seen them yet, but I've been told that one area we mowed grass in, and that's what that is for, that one fenced-in area. So I've not seen a mower mission yet, but if we get one, I'll maybe pick it up and we can just see what it's like. And yeah, that would be cool actually if, you know, all the other fields you don't own would get planted in random crops. The only thing is, you have to make sure that you yourself cannot harvest those crops. Because currently, I mean, if another field is planted in crops, you don't actually have to own the field to plant it. So they would have to probably rework that a little bit there. Otherwise, you just go harvest your neighbor's crops all the time, make lots of money. That way you don't actually have to own the field. But yeah, Professional Farmer was that way, for those of you that recall. All the fields on the map would get planted. Obviously, you couldn't harvest them if you didn't own them, but it did make it feel like a more alive environment, I guess. As tabbing reminds me, I need to get the vehicle switcher mod. I think it's... well, I shouldn't say I think it's out. I know it's out. I have it. I just don't have it in the game. When I in the right mode? I do not. That would help. Maybe. Yo, buddy, combine right over there. Oh, hey, good, he's got it. I don't know why he's going so slow, though. That's... Okay, let's see. Yeah, we'll just put it up like that. There he goes. Okay. Whoa, maybe that was a little too fast. Let's set the field speed 50. Sure. Combine is... Okay. Guess we'll have to unload this ourselves this time. Looks like I might have to record new courses, I'm thinking. There we go. Now you should be good to go. Okay, and what we're going to do here is we're going to do some plowing. And like I said a few episodes ago, I showed you guys how to set the GPS mod up so you can do that. Speaking of which, I think I updated my GPS mod as well. I think there was a new version of that out. Now, did it remember all my settings? Yes, it looks like it did. The only thing I want to change though is I'm going to put it in that mode, and I think I left it at 1 meter. So, might have to change one more thing here. It looks like it has it. Okay. Put the auto steer on. Slow that speed down a little bit here too. 16, yeah, that should be good. Slow that speed down a little bit more too. Looks like 10 miles. We'll put it down to 12. Yeah, that sounds good. So as you can see with the plow here, you have an offset. Now I did not actually put this offset in here. GPS mod accurately, I guess it accurately did. Just hit the A here, and it's determined that to be the offset. So now when you have an offset like this, you actually drive down the dotted blue line, not the green line. So as you can see, the tractor is actually following the blue line, not the green line. I've also got GPS mod set up with the stop function here. Now, you turn around here, you'll notice that this blue line is actually on the wrong side. Or at least if you would start plowing, it would be. Just to demonstrate that here, let's let the plow turn around. So if I were to follow this line, you would notice it's actually leaving a space there. That's because you want the blue line to be on the other side. So what you actually need to do here, you need one more step. Now you don't have to actually have the automatic field stop mode, that's just something I'm doing. What you need to do here is switch the automatic offset reversal. Turn that on. And you notice it flips the blue line to the other side there. And now it's accurately plowing again. So we can use the GPS mod. Michael C. was saying it's about the GitHub. It's like you always said, they've been updating sometimes twice a day lately. And at least it's not the hacked version. At the time of posting, he says it's 0056. So yes, it's at was it 0062 now. At the time I'm recording this, it got updated like a couple hours ago. So looks like they're constantly coming out with updates here. Not sure what they're entirely all fixing all the time, but they are working on it. So, and you notice this time around, the blue line followed us on the correct line. Alex was saying the video shakes bad. Yes, my apologies about that. Like I said, it looks okay to me. I don't know what to say about that. George was saying the conveyor belt pack is out. J.E. Tejmeyer was saying the video shakes terrible. And Violan was saying, what if you sold the small New Holland tractor and bought the telehandler or the front end loader? As you can see, we got the conveyor belt mods, so I don't think we'll have to worry about any telehandler or front loaders now. That's actually much easier than even a front loader. Oh, what else do we have? J.E. Tejmeyer was saying I would try to play with you, but yeah, it's kind of hard to keep playing when every time you log in, it feels like you have to start over, isn't it? I'm reading the comments off the multiplayer episode I released yesterday, by the way. That's off of that video. So yeah, kind of released another multiplayer video there yesterday. Again, kind of fun. It's a little bit annoying to people that like to mess stuff up, but other than that, it is still quite a bit of fun. At least I find it to be fun playing multiplayer. And yeah, I won't be plowing every single field all the time here, but I figured we do a plow in here. We bought the plow after all, so it's like, might as well at least use it. COS RS85 is saying you already have a high tip bucket in for the wheel loader in the game. And what he's talking about there in the multiplayer episode, we sold some silage, and towards the end there we bought the great big, I'm not even sure how you say that, wheel loader. And this is actually it is a high tip bucket, I guess. So I actually have not used that loader yet, so I'm not sure. We got the loader in the game, I have not been the one to use it yet, so. Harvester Man was saying, I got a question for you. You play on the server, if a lot of people mess it up for you, I mean, get real mad when someone does that. Do I get real mad? No. Generally speaking, if it gets real bad, like someone planted grass on all the fields, I just reset them. GPS mod there. I just reset the cultivator and fruit density files, so that resets the fields. Yeah, someone planted in both fields entirely in grass, so we couldn't plant any crops of any type. Not entirely a bad idea, because we actually made quite a bit of money off the grass doing that. The only trouble is then we can't really, do anything else with the fields. So, in some ways, it was a good thing someone planted the entire fields of grass, because we made a lot of money off the biogas plant. I think we're up to like 300,000 we made so far. We got another tipper, paid off the loan for our loader, got another combine, we got another tractor maybe. So in some regards that does work quite well, because then nobody can cultivate the grass under at least. That's probably the single biggest problem is people like to cultivate your crops under, so. And then obviously when someone plants grass in the field, then you can't use the field anymore because it's got grass on it. Kind of unfortunate, but George was saying that's cool. Two brothers working. Yes, so for those who didn't watch that episode, me and my brother were both playing there. He was the only one using the loader, so that's why I didn't get to be the one that used it. The silage sell point, by the way, holds 20,000, for those of you wondering about that. I know I was wondering at the end of last episode on the multiplayer series there. letters from Helen. Is it possible to create an animal mod function, as in beef cattle mod with full-on stockyard, so you can sell live animals or auction profits from hides and beef, possibly? There was in 2013, I replied back to him on this too, but in 2013 there was a... Oh, there is beef and pigs and... Oh, and horses too. There was some other miscellaneous animals. So that stuff kind of existed in 2013 a little bit, so I'm assuming at some point it'll be out for 15 as well. And I forget the name of the map I played that on again, but it actually had some of that stuff. You know, you could sell meat and all that good stuff. Stretch 379 BBM was saying, thanks, thinking multiplayer is not for you. Yeah, it's probably not for everybody. I know the constant joining and leaving of people is kind of annoying. Just the way Farming Sim does the syncing with players thing. Like I said, that is just so outdated. The whole Farming Sim multiplayer system is just so outdated, it's ridiculous. I wish Giants would really work on that and get it up to... kind of what other multiplayer games are up to. I mean, wow, what other multiplayer game can you think of that actually have to wait in sync with other players until you can join? I mean, that is like so 18th century technology, it's ridiculous. So, and then just the whole, if you're not don't have a real good connection to the server too, I mean, you basically can't play, and that's kind of unfortunate. I mean, lag is like always an issue with playing multiplayer. And it's just the way Farming Sim handles its multiplayer. It's really something they need to work on and fix, I believe. As well as give some more additional admin controls, you know, for admins of the server, so they can prevent people from griefing their servers. Now, I could put a password on it. That would definitely help. I'm aware of that. Kind of want to keep it an open server, though. Just let you know, if you want to play on it, have at it. I really don't care. Like I say, you mess up the fields, not too big a deal to me. I just reset the fruit density files. That doesn't change any of the vehicles, money, where the equipment is. It just resets the fields. That's all that does. Yeah, I've just about got this field plowed up here. And we got $484,000. You know what? Before we end the episode here, we should probably do something with that. And what I'm thinking, probably another tractor here. Could use one more fairly large tractor. At the moment, it's the only tractor we have that can pull the plow, cultivator, and the bigger equipment we have. So, got plenty of small tractors, just need a bigger one. And I think we're going to go for... I was thinking about this one here. This one's not too bad, 190 horsepower. But I think we'll go a little bit bigger yet, because that's still actually not enough to run our cultivator, plow, and all that good stuff. So, we'll get the Dukes 7250, I believe. 263 horsepower. Buy that. And then we wanted to get a bigger sewing machine. Oh, we could actually get that, couldn't we? That is 6 for this one. That is 9. I kind of like the looks of this one, though. How much horsepower we need for this one? 300. Ooh, 320. We're right on the edge of that. I think we better stick with this one for now, then. 180. Yeah, we'll buy that. And maybe we're looking to get in some like sugar beet equipment here. Obviously not the big one, but we can afford that stuff probably. Maybe we'll look at doing that then. That would not be a bad idea, I don't think. Trucks 285. Out of curiosity, what is that mod when I have 265? Oh man. Okay, won't be affording that anytime soon then. And I'm going to sell our old planter here. $9,000. That's hardly worth it. Oh well. Yeah, there's our new Dutes tractor, the 7250 TT. Yeah, TTV. Same one that was in Farming Sim 13, by the way. Definitely looks a little better, I'll have to say that much. Nicer looking tractor. It's quite a nice looking planter there as well. Just get out and take a quick look at this a minute. Yeah, that don't look too bad. I like the looks of it. And with that, folks, I think we better call it an episode there. If you have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them below. And as always, thanks for watching, and until next time.